Hi there, how are you? My name's Kevin Howell. I thought I would do this video. I do have a channel on YouTube, and I just want to do this video, just give you my thoughts on YouTube. And I'm not knocking YouTube at all. I love YouTube. I love a lot of the old bands that I used to be into back in the day. Now I can see and watch their videos where I couldn't back in the day when I was a young kid. So I really appreciate the nostalgia that goes along with YouTube and a lot of other videos too. But why I'm making this video is I just noticed that there's a lot of instructional videos on how to play guitar, and I'm not knocking what they're doing. It's great and stuff, but unfortunately, when I was a kid, I didn't have YouTube. All I had was my ear. Just listen. I used to listen, I used to break down each chord and each guitar solo, and that's how I learned. I'm all self-taught. The only thing I was taught was these chords: D, C, and G, or D, A, or D, A, and G. That was it. Now, how I started out was I was 5 years old, 1974. I wanted a guitar so bad, so I asked Santa Claus Christmas time, "Can you please give me a guitar for Christmas? That's all I want. I don't want no toys, just a guitar." And unfortunately, Santa didn't come through. Guess I was a bad boy that year. I don't know. No, my dad was the only one that worked. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and I love them both. I'm glad that I got to spend time with my mom growing up. And my dad, he supported the family. There was 6 of us kids, so he did an amazing job at the time to support us. So I didn't give up. The following year I asked again for a guitar, but I didn't get it. So it was like 1980 when I got my first guitar. It was a family friend who gave it to me. But this guitar was very unplayable. Like the strings on this neck on the guitar stood up this high off the neck of the guitar and off the bridge, so you couldn't even play it really. It just looked good in my arms. But a friend of mine, he noticed that I really loved guitar. I wanted to learn to play so bad, so he bought me this Fender Jazzman Jazz core. No, it's a Fender Jazzmaster. It was a copy. It was a Japanese copy. But man, it looked cool. I thought I got my first guitar. Now I'm happy. Didn't know how to play it yet. I only learned how to play, like he taught me how to play those 3 chords. And he taught me how to play A too. The E never came till later on. But anyways, that's how I got my passion for the guitar. Now, again, I didn't have videos showing me how to do how to play. And back then it cost a lot of money for lessons, which I couldn't afford, my parents couldn't afford. But I was so passionate about it, I learned just by listening. And I'm not knocking anybody today, but if you're following these videos, it's great. But sometimes I believe it's just sitting back, putting on a recording, and just listen. Listen to what they're doing back then, or even to the songs of today. I'm more into the older stuff. that's, my era. I believe that there was a lot of soul back then. A lot of bands recorded right there in the studio. Nowadays, you could be halfway across the country and record. You're not even in the studio. But that's how far technology's come since then. But I was so passionate about learning the guitar. I did not know. I think I was 15, 16 when I learned my first power chord. I went to this music store in Collingwood, where I'm from, and the fellow there that owned the store, his name was Jim. I don't remember his last name, but anyways, he's the one that showed me. I was looking to buy a guitar from the store, so he grabbed it and he plugged it in. And he said, "Do you know any power chords?" And I said, "No." And he played this. Excuse me. Anyways, I was like, "Oh my God, I love that song. Show me how to play that." And he says, "Once you know these chords, you can play any rock and roll song out there. They're basic chords." Just playing in different patterns. That's how I learned to play power chords. And once I learned to play power chords, it wasn't long after that I learned to start playing root notes from those chords. Blues chords, blues notes, really. And I really got into the blues. The blues was one of my biggest. Listening to Hendrix doing Red House. Yeah. So, anyways, once I got into the blues, I started going crazy. Started listening to stuff from Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush, and yeah, he did some crazy stuff on the guitar, and I thought, man, that's what I want to do, and I stuck with it. And here I am, the age of 50 now, and I'm still enjoying the guitar. But I can say, without a doubt, that I've learned it all pretty much on my own. Like I said, I'm not knocking those instructional videos on YouTube. There is another way of learning, and it's just by listening. I don't know how to read music, and I didn't care to. I thought, if I'm going to learn, I'm going to learn it my way, and I want to learn it that it's more soulful. You can buy tablature, you can download tablature off the internet, but I'm telling you, it's not the same. Like, chord patterns, or the lead patterns are just not the same, because probably wasn't the original artist that wrote down the tablature for it. So anyways, I just wanted to give you some insight about me and my guitar playing. and I hope I can get some feedback from you guys and let me know what you guys think, because I really think guitar is still strong, and I hope you're at least playing it for the passion, not just to show off to your buddies or whatever. If that's your thing, then that's your thing. You can't stop you from doing what you really want to do. But anyways, I just wanted you to get some insight about me, and I hope you enjoy this video. Please feel free to make comments, and hope to talk to you again. Take care.